So, um, I wasn't gonna do a live. I wasn't gonna talk about anything, and I was sitting back and I was strolling on a lot of major platforms. I noticed that after I did a topic to bring awareness to Dr. Umar, I know that a lot of his stuff start coming up. Like a lot of his videos and a lot of information start coming up. First and foremost, I never disrespect him at all. I never disrespect Dr. Umar. I never took nothing away with his research. All I did was brought an aspect of knowledge that he did not know to the forefront. And the knowledge that I brought was that we're not African. The reason why a lot of researchers, and a lot of scholars of the so-called Black history. First of all, Black, that's an offensive nickname for us. Black, right? Black calling us Black people. We're not Black people, right? We're not Africans. These right here is very derogatory attributes of us, right? And the reason why I was bringing to the knowledge of Dr. Umar that we're not Africans because we're not Africans. You can easily tell, and you can easily tell that we're not Africans, right? Because we lost our identity as uply God right ones. That's exactly what happened. We lost our identity. As time went on, our identity was lost, and our land was taken from us. You know, once you kill off all the elders and you kill off all the indigenous people that had the knowledge that can pass the knowledge on, the only thing you have left is children, right? You don't have nobody to further the information and to further guide into using information to guide others, right? But what individuals didn't know was that in this very bloodline, right, it was hidden in the descendants of the ancient ancestors, right? And it's up to the creator to activate that bloodline and to show you who are we. What happened was that a lot of brothers, and I'm not taking nothing. How you doing? How you doing? I'm not taking nothing away from brothers that actually study and research, slavery, which I understand that. First and foremost, the indigenous people of the earth, the indigenous people is different from the native people. Way big different, right? Is a higher plateau with the indigenous people of the earth. And we all know that. We are the indigenous people. Our title are called the Uply Got It Right Ones. We are called the Uply Got It Right Ones. This title was taken from us and buried a long time ago. So over here in the West, over here in the West, we couldn't find our identity. We don't know who we are. So what we did was cling on to Africa because we don't know no better. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be mean, but what are you talking about? I'm talking about Dr. Umar. I'm talking about Dr. Umar Johnson, and I'm talking about a lot of history, basically that was spread amongst the indigenous people of America, so-called America. This is not even called America. We was here way before, right? BC. We was way here before Jesus. We was way here before Moses. Peace and blessings be upon all them prophets. We was here in this land in the West, and we lost we lost our way of life because due to the flood, all right, of Noah. But prior to that, we didn't have a language. We didn't have a language, and we didn't write anything down. We talked telepathically to one another, and that's how we communicated with each other, right? This is actually true fact. And we lost the teaching. We lost the principle on who we are. So we started gravitating to saying that we are black, we are African, even though we're not we're not African. We are not African. We got our own bloodline. We got our own civilization, which was took it from us, right? And covered up with falsehood, right? So when you don't know your identity and you don't know where you come from, you will start to gravitate to any and everybody that looks like you. You understand where I'm coming from? But when we was created for balance. We was created for justice, right? To bring upon the earth, to civilize the earth, and to civilize all civilization all around the world, right? This is going to be, it's not going to be, I'm going to try to make it short, but I'm going to try to make it powerful. I noticed that, like I said, since I brought that topic up regarding Dr. Umar, I've been seeing a lot of his videos and a lot of his, studies and riches. We all know that. A lot of us know, basically, about what's going on. And what happened was that, being that we lost our identity, and I'm here to bring it forth. I'm here to expose on who we are, which was covered for so many years. Okay? Now, we've been in this land. So when the individuals came here to take the land, we fought for this land. We fought for this land. That's exactly what happened. We fought for this land and died. So when they brought the Africans over here, right? Now the Africans wasn't enslaved. The Africans were sold off by the Africans to all civilizations. They didn't, the people that went to Africa, they didn't enslave Africa, because that means that all of Africa would have been enslaved. You understand where I'm coming from? I want you to make note of this. I want you to understand this. Make sense of this. Just don't listen to his story. Listen to your gut. Listen to your instincts. Listen to your research, right? Make sense of this, right? That means that all of Africa, Congo, all of those civilizations over there would have been enslaved. What happened was Africans were enslaving Africans and building a bigger army. So when you enslave people and build a bigger army, you start taking over other civilizations and enslaving the people and taking their resources, which was in Africa. You understand where I'm coming from? This is exactly what happened. So when these individuals traded with them, right? They traded with these individuals and sold Africans off. That's what happened. The Africans backdoor all civilization, but they backdoor each other. See, they don't tell you this story, because this story talk about, oh, the people went over there, they enslaved the Africans and sold the Africans off and put the Africans in chains and all this other stuff. It's true. But what they're not telling you, that the Africans did it. The Africans did it. And this is why all the stuff that's going on in Africa, because Africa backdoored the West, backdoored the civilization, backdoored the foundation, right, of mankind, which is the West, right? The East is the mother, And you can send this out to anybody, Dr. Umar, anybody. Tell them to come. I'm not debating with them. Tell them to come. Because the information that they're talking about, I already know that information. If you're just talking about the indigenous history, which individuals don't even know and understand, that they call each other black. Black is offensive. We never call each other black. We are called the uply God right one, Dr. Umar, and anybody out there. That's who we are. We are called the uply God right ones. And the reason why we called the uply God right ones, because we was entrusted, right, with the laws and actions, right, that were set upon us from the Alpha Omega, the Creator, the the Almighty Lord of everything in existence. He entrusts us to bring knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and to civilize everything that was uncivilized upon the earth, in and out the earth. This is actually true fact, and this is coming from a spiritual realm. So when we lost our teacher and we lost on who we were, and it was Barry. We just ain't lose it. It was took it from us. You know what I'm saying? Through over time. But we lost it. Because at the time, right? And this was during, no scriptures was written down. Nothing was written down. You have the ancient ancestors that was fighting each other and killing each other. You have one these ancient ancestors that believe in the oneness of the Creator. Then you have the other ancestors that believe that they are the Creator, meaning that they're not saying that they the Alpha Omega, but they knew that they knew that they was a part and that they are the Creator and they created us, even though the Creator duplicated himself and created us, which is an actual true fact, Brother Umar. I wanted to break it down in a softer, in a clearer tone from anybody that don't understand what I'm talking about, right? The Creator duplicated himself by created mankind, which is Adam. This is an actual true fact, okay? We did not speak. We didn't have no language. We talked telepathically towards one another. And telekinesis was the tool that we used to pick up boulders, to pick up things. We very rarely use our hands. All nations all around the world, and actually you can know that, bow down to the ancient ancestors. This is actually true fact. They bow down to us, the uply God right ones. They bow down to the uply God right ones. They bow down to the uply God right ones. And the uply God right ones are the individuals and the ancient ancestors in the West. Civilization started in the West. They're going to tell you that it started in the East, the Middle East. No, it started in the West. The West is the foundation of civilization. When all of the nation asked for riches and gold, they was given that. We didn't want the riches and gold. We actually wanted the teachings and the knowledge and the secret arts into worshiping the Creator. All right? To travel back and forth up, to keep the oneness of the Creator in the forefront. We was backdoored by all civilizations. This is an actually true fact, Brother Umar, and anybody that's out there. Okay? We're not Africans. If you do your research, the Africans backdoored the Africans and backdoor us. And all civilizations backdoored us. It's actually be fact. Because all civilizations supposed to come to us for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. After we taught them, they backdoored us. After we taught them how to build pyramids, how to do things mathematically, how to read, how to do chemistry, how to do all of these things that nature has to offer and benefit mankind. We taught them that. This is actually true fact. So it was only right for these individuals to backdoor us. And the reason why they backdoor us, because we was the key to get into the Creator. Do you understand that? We used to travel back and forth throughout the heavens. Back and forth throughout the earth. Back and forth. We used to do that all the time. We did not make the earth our homes. Our home wasn't the earth. Our homes was up there, and we knew that. We spent more time We spent more time beyond the zones of the heavens than we did here on the earth. This is actually true facts, Brother Umar. And we had the keys and the knowledge and understanding and the mysteries and the pinpoint actually how to get to the creator. And this is why we was backdoor. And when we didn't give up this guidance and information, the ancient ancestors was killed and backdoor. This is exactly the truth. This is exactly the truth. I want you to understand this information. I want you to understand this from a spiritual point of view. And this is why I give things from a spiritual point of view, because it's really, really important for us to understand and stop spreading. Stop spreading that we are African. We are not African. We are not African. We are not African. We are called the up the God right one. We are not even called black people. But I understand the reason why we are called black people, because this is the closest where we can identify who we are. We are called the uply God right ones. We are the descendants. We are from the West. We are not from Africa, Brother Umar, and anybody else that's preaching that and saying that. Okay? Talking about go back to Africa. No. This is our land. We've been here. We've been here in this land. We've been here in this land. And this is an actual true fact, man. So we got to get this thing right. We got to get this thing right. And all the teachings and everything that we put out there to try to identify and try to bring awareness on who we are, a lot of these things are wrong. They wrong, man. They wrong. The first thing is wrong when you saying that we are African. We was dying off, so we had to breed. We had to take our holy blood and holy and everything that we had, and we had to breed with the Africans to save the bloodline because we was dying off. So that's what happened. So when you say we got an ancient ancestors of grandmothers of this or grandmothers of that, because we had to breed with them. We had to breed with them. This is actually true fact. This is no disrespect to anybody, but we must bring this into the forefront. Now, we're talking about history out here in the West. The inventions and peanut butter, everything that we invented, the toilet bowls, the stop signs, dating back to the 1600s, the 1700s. Yes, we can trace that all back. You understand where I'm coming from? This bloodline was holy from the beginning. It was holy. This land is holy and blessed land. Over here in the West, it's a blessed land and it's a holy land. This is why everybody wants to come over here. This is why the land was taken from us. This is why. Because this is a blessed land. This is a blessed land. And it's always going to be a blessed land. You know how individuals say, make America great again? This country is not even America. This country will never be great again until they fulfill their oath towards the ancient ancestors and the Creator. They broke the covenant. They broke the oath. They broke it and backdoored the descendants. We're supposed to carry on the torch. We're supposed to carry on the future. Do you understand what I'm saying? So from this beginning, it's been a big campaign to dethrone the Alpha Omega Creator, I said that in another video. I put that up. Human beings in this entity, demonic, evil, twisted, barbaric, devil, demon, way of life, been trying to dethrone the creator for years upon years, years upon years, years upon years, because this entity taught mankind that the creator duplicated himself. He's the creator and the creator is him, which is actually true. But they didn't tell you the secrets how the creator duplicated himself and put limitations. Okay? This entity can't do that. So it get mankind to do it by procreating all these inventions, by trying to clone, trying to create human beings, trying to block out the sun, trying to block out the moon, and create another moon, and create these things. You don't see that? That is a direct disrespect to the Alpha Omega, the creator of everything in existence. So basically, you trying to dethrone the creator and place an artificial sun or moon or whatever else in existence. That's what you're trying to do. They've been doing that for years. With this entity trying to dethrone the creator. The people know that he exists. The people know that he exists. But they don't know his location. You understand that? So it's been a big campaign to destroy the descendants of the ancient ancestors that's called the Uply God Right Ones, which in their very DA, in their very bloodline, right, that have the communication and the connection with the Creator. Brother Umar, this is coming from a spiritual sense. This is not a debate towards you. This is not a disrespect towards you. And anybody, please, like and share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts. Please get this information out to everybody. Spread it. I want whoever to come in my comments or put videos out if you want to put videos out, and we could go back and forth. There's no disrespect. Because I'm not refuting with the knowledge. All I'm refuting is saying that we are not African. We're not African. And stop saying that. Do we need Black History Month? Do we so-called, I don't like even call us black. But I understand that this is a terminology which the people don't know, right? Or who we are, which can identify who we are. But calling us black people is very offensive, right? And it's calling us niggas, it's the same thing. Black people, right? We are called the Uply God Right Ones. That's who we are. And we got that title from the actually creator himself, the Uply God Right One, because we uphold the rightness. We uphold the justice and the balance upon the earth. This is what we're supposed to do. And this was all of the prophets and messenger have done, whether female or male. Peace and blessings be upon all of them. This is an actually true fact. And this is coming from a spiritual sense, a spiritual world that most people don't know about. They only know about, the physical world, which was written down by mankind. But there's information that have not been written down. It talked briefly about it. The creator talked briefly about it. But if he love you and befriend you, he would give you access to the unseen things that you may not know about, meaning knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The creator says when he loves somebody and likes somebody, he blessed them with wisdom and understanding of this way of life of the Uply God of Right Ones. This is actually true fact. So we have to use this term of the Uply God Right Ones. That's exactly who we are. And we are the descendants of the Uply God of Right Ones. And for you to say that this land was not even recognized by who knowledge? Who knowledge this land was not recognized of? Then you said something about the Native American. They native. Of course, let's say they native. Let's say they American. They native. We are the indigenous people of this earth. We are the indigenous people of this land that they call America, that been here way before the natives. We've been here. We been here in this land. Way before BC. Way before Christ. We was right here. We had pyramids here. And they was fighting each other. The ancient ancestors, because they took on this belief, they took on a different approach of non-belief. They stopped believing in the creator and started believing in this entity, because this entity got into their head saying that the reason why he did this to you, because he don't want you to dethrone him. You have the power to dethrone him. So, so the creator, Alpha Omega, put all of these certain barriers there. The one of the barriers that he put there, that he blocked, was the blocking of the transferring in and out the heavens, beyond the zones of the heavens. We used to travel beyond the zones of the heavens, spiritually travel. This is an actual true fact. We had access to it. It wasn't no dream. You know how we dream now? Because you dream, your dreams is part of spirit traveling at night. That's why you get glimpses, because your mind, while you spirit traveling, your mind, right? Your mind picks up bits and pieces of of the traveling that it's doing. This is actually true facts. That was openly. When we rest, we used to spirit travel. This is actually true fact. It was open. So now the line of that is broken. It's broken because of the fighting that was going on between non-belief and belief. Non-belief and belief. This is an actual true fact, Brother Umar. And anybody out there that want to get in the comments, that want to follow him up, that want to say something. And this is what we need to bring forth, man. We need to talk about who we are. And this is an actual true fact. And there's no disrespect towards anybody. But I'm coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, experience from a spiritual eye. This is all big facts. So, um, the teachings that was brought upon us, because for the indigenous people, we lost the identity who we are. So creating saying that we are African, saying that we come from Africa, saying that we come from here, saying that we come from there, which is understandable because we didn't know who we are. But now you know who we are. We are called the Up to God Right One, and we've been here in this land in the West. The Creator talked about that. He always talked about the East and West, East and West. Why do you think he talked about the why do you think that the East has so much history that's still there, and why the West history was not prominent and was not wasn't kept upright? Because it was lost. It was lost. It was lost. If you go around in the West and start digging up, I guarantee you will find a bunch of pyramids over here. And we built the pyramids. The ancient ancestors built the pyramid over here in the West. This is actually true facts. There's some of the traces of the stones that's right out here in the West. They actually found boulders and big heads. You know that. They found these boulders and big heads of that. This is actually true facts, man. We've been set this up, this land. So that's all I gotta say. There's no disrespect to anybody. You guys have an amazing, beautiful Sunday. Peace, y'all. Later.